What's up YouTube? Another video today. This is going to be a slightly different video. Thus is why I have this box in front of me. Now, you might be asking yourself, but Comrade T-Man, why do you have this box? What is in this box? What secrets of the universe lie underneath this thin oak box? Well, I'm gonna tell you. The reason why I have this box is because I was in my basement this morning looking for a cedar box. Now this is oak, it's not cedar. However, the cedar box did look quite similar to this, and it was supposedly had my first few zippos that I got in it. And I was told that it was in one of the last two bags that I hadn't unpacked yet from moving up here. Unfortunately, those zippos are not up here. They are still somewhere up in Virginia, and I will be getting them at some point in the future when I make my entire Zippo collection video. However, this box was down there along with this insert and several containers of lighter fluid that were half used. And as a matter of fact, I honestly thought my cedar box with a few Zippos in it was going to be down there because I started finding Zippo related stuff. Unfortunately, it wasn't. Now, this box is a vintage 1960s to 1980s, somewhere in that time frame, Goodwill index card box. Now, I don't know exactly if this box was made specifically for Goodwill, like their corporate branch to have in their offices, or if it was made to sell in Goodwill stores back in the day. However, I have discovered that Zippos that are not in their cases fit quite well in here, and I have several Zippos, like these I do have cases for, but I'm just doing this to show you for these Zippos, once I get my whole collection up here, that will fit in here. And my idea is instead of having a bunch of Zippos without cases just laying around in a cardboard box, I could keep them in here, like so. And it would work quite nicely. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm not only going to be keeping the junk Zippos that I have, and they're not really junk. No Zippo is junk, don't get me wrong, but like the Zippos that are used, that I pick up for really cheap, Zippos that people give to me, like, which one? Actually, it's over here, like this one that was given to me out of someone's garage that they never even used. They just bought it once, opened it, and then just left it in their garage, and then they wound up giving it to me. So that way my users, my beaters, stuff like that can be in here. So if I want to change it up, I don't have to go digging around for a Zippo, because I'm sure those of us that have large collections like Owen, like Zippo Fanatic, etc., I'm sure have all been there where you're digging around looking for a Zippo in all these lovely little boxes that you will have sitting around, and you have to go look at the back and, you know, open it and make sure you didn't put it in the wrong box, etc., etc. Instead, you can keep the cheaper ones in a box like this, and then you can just look at the top and be like, oh, okay, there's that one that I want to use. So that was my idea with this box. And that's really it, guys. I just wanted to make a quick video on something like this. And the nice thing about this, unlike the cedar box that I originally kept my Zippo collection in back when I only had about 10-15 Zippos, was I had kept the Zippos in their little gift boxes and then laid them down flat, whereas this, you can quite easily fit and organize your Zippos and line them all up. And then once you get, you know, good, if you're good at identifying Zippos, like if it's a let's say you have a brush chrome, high polish armor, 1941 replica, 1935 replica, and a antique copper, and they're all your users, you can go in there and look and say, oh, okay, I'll use that one for a while, and then that's that. But as you can see, that's what it's going to look like. And this Zippo box will probably get filled up quite quickly because I have quite a few users. In fact, I use most of my collection except for the limited editions and like the collectibles of the years and stuff like that. But this is what it's going to be looking like. A nice little box to store them all in. They can all be standing upright and, you know, stuff like that. So that's going to be the video for now. I'm not actually going to start storing them in here yet because I don't have all the zippos. So I gotta, once I get my whole entire collection up here, which will be around the end of the year, I will have to go through them all, figure out which ones I will be using, which ones I won't be using, stuff like that. But anyway, I figured I'd just make a quick little video on this box because honestly, it is, even though it's for index cards, it is a perfect sized box to keep junker zippos and beater zippos in my opinion. And once you stack them all up like this in that box, there's still going to be room where you can lay them flat on top of that. So, I mean, this is a very nice, versatile box. I have no idea how my family got this box. I don't know its origin story other than it says freaking Goodwill Industries inside the box, and I'm guessing it's from the 60s at some point, but that's honestly all I got for you on this box and where it came from. I just found it down there in one of my bags that I hadn't unpacked yet. So anyway, that's gonna do it for this video, and I'll see you next time.